Okay.
Is that all right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Hello. From Copenhagen. Oh, Right. We haven't been able to do one of these for a while because we haven't had internet, because we've been camping, wild camping, which is pretty into a labour, and sleeping there. Classic, I know. But it's not as scabby as it sounds, because people do that over here. Oh, we do. Okay, so since I last spoke, we've been to Nordkap, which is the northernmost point of Europe.
You have to speak up.
You'll have to bring it closer then, because I don't want to shout. Anyway, I went to Nordkap. It took us 6 hours, probably 2.5 going up a mountain, which was blowing a gale. It got to be 90 mile an hour wind at least. It kept... wasn't it? Because it kept
90
taking
miles
the
an
van.
hour?
Well, that's what it felt
Anyway, go
like. It was taking the van. And John was holding on for dear life, and his wrists ached after a while because he was a bit scared,
Not
weren't he?
nice, was it?
It was really scary. We did think we were going to meet our maker, maybe, but we didn't. Anyway, we eventually got to the top. There was wind and the rain. Paid £52 to get into the Nordkap Park.
Nordkap.
Nordkap. Yeah, okay. How can you say Nordkap? Nordkap. Where we could park and we could stay overnight. Which we weren't going to because it was blowing so bad we couldn't. Well, we had to fight to get out the van.
The van was getting sandblasted.
Yeah, and so were we. And then we got to, of course, there's a gift shop. So we get to the gift shop. And you had to go out the other side to go to the actual northern point, which is some kind. It's like an iron atlas, isn't it?
A what?
An iron atlas, sort
Yeah, I
of.
suppose you could say that, yeah.
Well, I did say that. And we had to crawl along the fence to get out, to get to this thing. Because
It blew me
was
off the
low.
steps.
John got the step, blew him off. I was holding on for dear life. Oh, go and have your picture taken, really? So anyway, you did get a picture, didn't you? I had to hold on for dear life and then try and get down the steps, which obviously I did. Hold on to the fence to get back into the gift shop, bought some things, came out, decided wanted pictures of these 5 circular things that kids have done. So we went and managed to get those. Then we took a photo.
What was that?
Those 5 circular things, like big coins. I don't know what they were called.
No. The most boring thing you could have chosen to speak about. Go on.
Anyway, no, it was all part of being at the top, wasn't it? Then John took a picture of a statue. Then we got back into the motorhome and came back down. It took us an hour and a half. We were blown down. It was.
What took us out now?
To get back down.
To drive? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was longer than that.
Was it? All right, 2 hours then.
It seemed like a week.
Well, it wasn't a week though, was it? Then we got to the bottom and we camped at the bottom. We found a lay-by and we slept there.
In a sheltered cove. It's nice, that was.
It was nice, yeah. So then where did we go? We did that when we drove after there, back through Sweden and
Well, we spent about
Finland.
3 days driving
Through Sweden.
down towards the Lofoten's or Lofotens, I don't know.
Yeah. We did go through
But
Sweden.
we did do
and
Finland and Sweden, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was just boring because it was just a road with trees. Nothing interesting.
It was beautiful, but after 5 hours of driving through roads with nothing but trees and forests for as far as you could see, it was like...
Boring.
Yeah.
So then where did we go then? To the Lofoten.
Lofoten.
Yeah. Lofoten
The
Island.
Lofotens, I don't know how you
Well,
pronounce it.
there.
How did that woman pronounce it?
I don't know.
Lofoten.
I don't know, everybody talks different.
Lofotens.
So that was, we parked by a beach, which was really
Auckland
lovely.
Beach.
Auckland Beach, it was beautiful. White
Is that written on there,
sands.
look?
Oh yeah, John's put a note there to tell me where we've
Got
been.
an
because
idiot
I don't
sheet.
know. And I'm not taking any notice, obviously.
No, because you're an idiot.
Because I'm not an idiot, because it's an idiot shoe. So after we'd done the photos, we decided to move on a bit. We were sending the photos, weren't we, when we parked on another lay-by where we saw the Northern Lights.
What did you say about it?
We were
That
still,
was just up in the mountains, wasn't it?
yeah, still in the
On
boat.
the blackest, darkest road you've ever seen, which was lucky really because of the lights.
Yeah, amazing. We saw the Northern Lights. It was beautiful.
The Northern Lights
twice.
was fantastic. It's the highlight of my life,
Twice you've seen that,
along
haven't
with
you?
marrying you, obviously.
Obviously. Then we went to Bodo, which less said about that really, the better,
Wonderful.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really say
Shite.
much about it, can you? Alison's, we parked
Alison.
on, yeah, that's what I said, Alison.
You made it sound like Alison Moyet.
Well, it could have been. So we parked there, and it's like a city car park. It was on a front, wasn't it, where the
It was just on the seafront.
seafront, and that was all right. We had a mooch round. It was a bit quiet.
Well, there's lots of middle-aged zombies walking around like
Yeah, including us. So
that. I wish I was middle-aged.
I wish you weren't a zombie. On the Sunday everything was closed, so we thought, well, that doesn't matter. We'll go around on the Monday. On the Monday everything was closed, so we thought, yeah, time to go. We then went to a place called Flam.
Flum.
Flum.
They pronounce it Flum. Flam.
Plum,
Flim
which
Flam.
is really nice, a really nice little town, wasn't it, with ships
Well, it
coming
weren't a
in.
town as such, was it?
Well, it was, what was it then?
Well, it's just a bunch of souvenir shops.
Yeah, but they class it as a town with a
They do,
beautiful
actually.
restaurant, which we went and ate in, and that was lovely, a big wooden place and big fire in the middle. It was supposed to be there. That was nice. Cost a lot though, didn't it? Costs about
Can't
£80,
remember.
something like that. 2 burgers
£80 for a couple of burgers and a couple of beers.
and a couple of beers, but that's how much it is in Norway. I was glad to I was looking forward to getting out of Norway so we could eat food at proper
So we could eat.
prices.
Full stop.
We then went to Oslo. We thought we've got to go to Oslo. You've got to go to the capital.
Of course you have.
And John had found this camp which we could park overnight. We found it eventually. Drove into it, and the guy there
See,
said,
that's a bird of prey up there.
"Oh yeah, do you mind? I'm talking."
No, that's... Anyway,
I've lost my thread. Oh, Oslo, yeah.
Oslo.
So we found this camp and drove in, and the guy said, no, they closed last week, but there's another one 8 miles away, or 8 kilometres away.
They were very helpful.
They were helpful. Told us how to get to this other place called
Bogstad.
Bogstad, which was all right. It was.
It was.
Well, to be fair, when we got there, we thought, oh God, this is shit. But we parked, and they gave us the Wi-Fi address, which we couldn't. It just wouldn't. We couldn't get the Wi-Fi. So
The Wi-Fi was non-existent.
and it was pouring down with rain, absolutely hammering. So we decided, I suggested we go and move a bit closer to the office, reception, and just check to see if the Wi-Fi worked there, and it did. So we decided to move. It was about
8:30.
8:30, absolutely hammering down with rain. But we moved and we found a parking spot, and John plugged in, and we got it all sorted. Soaking wet, came in, took his shoes off.
I had to unplug everything.
Well, yeah, unplug everything. That's what I said, we had to unplug
Break everything down, move the van, fill up with water because you'd forgotten on the way in.
it. Yeah, fill it with water.
Then find the other spot, then plug everything back in. Then,
Let me know when you've finished all your chores.
sure, just get on with it.
Then he said, I'm going to sit down for the night.
Yeah, I took my wet boots off.
The toilet was full, so we had to go back out with the toilet. And it wasn't just over the road,
You
it
know,
was quite
I
a
saw
walk.
a woman doing that here today.
Oh, well,
Emptying
you
the
can do that.
toilets. Women can do it.
No, then I'm not allowed. So anyway, we got it all settled, and we got the Wi-Fi, and it was nice. It turned out nice, and we got the bus, didn't we, and went into the town, into Oslo, which
Yeah. It was alright.
It was all right. It was okay. But then we moved on from there, and we went to a place called Rosa
Resort.
Resort.
That's on the idiot board. Nice but sleepy.
And no, that
That was another one.
we
We walked
parked in-
around on Sunday, didn't we?
we parked in a car park this time, though, didn't we, for motorhomes.
Yeah.
The first one we went to looked closed. There was nobody there. It was on the harbour front, and because there was nowhere to pay, so we moved on and found somewhere else, which was really nice. So we stayed there for one night, which was okay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got what we needed.
It's alright, it's just recording. I've got the vision, I've been recording all that time.
So we stayed there. It was sleepy. We went at night, didn't we? Just so you could get the sunset or the moonrise or whatever, and you couldn't, so that was a waste of time. Freezing water. Then we decided we'd go somewhere with a bit of oomph. We'd go to Christian Sand, which wasn't far from the ferry, and we thought, yeah, it'll be good. So we go to Christian Sand. Drove around for about 3 hours trying to find somewhere to park.
Literally 3 hours.
It was 3 hours just trying to find somewhere. There was nowhere. So we drove out and found somewhere to park on the roadside. And we didn't bother to go into Christian Sand at all. But I'd seen a Mac in Bergen.
Before? Or again?
Again. Or whatever. I'd seen a nice coat in Bergen and I hadn't bought it because I couldn't make up my mind. And then I decided I wanted it, but we didn't see it again. Well, we did, but they were the wrong sizes, weren't they? So, and in this time as well, we'd run out of internet, and internet had run out because you only had 50 gigs and we'd used it.
Only had 50 gigs.
And I believe...
And you'd used it all watching Coronation Street?
I believe a lot of it was used on some dodgy sites that John likes to watch. I think that's where most of it went. But I'm not one to cast aspersions.
Actually, you've got that wrong, haven't you? Because it won't let me look at those sites.
Well, you were looking at them last night.
Yeah, because we're on the Wi-Fi here.
Oh. Well, I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
I think I'm a right wanker.
Yeah, absolutely, literally. So anyway, we went to, where did we go? You decided to drive 3 hours. A 7 hour round trip to, where was that place? Oh, to somewhere else.
Stavanger.
No, Stavanger, which was a bit of a town, which hadn't got anything we wanted anyway.
What's Stavanger?
Stavanger. But they hadn't got what we wanted, so that was a waste of time. So then we went down to the ferry. So we get to the ferry for 7. No, we had to be there for 7.
No, we were there
morning,
for quarter to 7.
Quarter to 7. We thought we'd get there nice and early.
In
Christensen. So we were sitting in a queue. And then somebody was going around talking to people, but they didn't talk to us. But it turns out, well, they did eventually come and tell us it's delayed for 2 hours. And if we'd like to go into the town, which we decided not to, we sat and watched the TV because we used their Wi-Fi, had something to eat. And then at 9:30, they said they let us board. So if we'd have gone out mooching round, we would have missed the bloody ferry, which wouldn't have been a bad thing because we get on the ferry. And they did say it was going to be a bit rough. Well, rough. I thought we were going to meet our mate. We were thrown about all over the place around here. How high were the waves? 6 metres?
They said 6 metres, but...
And I went down...
I've never been on a ferry before where you could hear all the crockery and crockery and stuff smashing in the kitchen.
So, I managed to get down to the duty free, didn't I? Well, I went there. But John couldn't walk on a ferry. No, you can't. You took the pedal right all over.
Well, I did.
Yes, you did.
But what are the occasional stagger?
You know like we didn't look. It's not like we were walking. Anyway, we got towards docking and they said, no, we can't. We're very close and so we can stop there. And it was really scary. Well, I think it was, wasn't it? We were scared, weren't we? Well, I was.
I started having a Titanic moment.
Yeah, it was visions of going down. Anyway.
Because I knew I'd be the one to die.
Well, I was sort of thinking how guilty I'm going to feel when they put women and children in the lifeboats and then have to stay behind. But it didn't happen.
I'd have bought myself a dress.
We got off all right anyway, we were all right. And then we came... Oh no, then we found... What did we do then? Did we come out or did we...
No, we wild camped on the way here.
Oh yeah, we wild camped up...
Because it was windy again and blowing us off the road. That's
right, so we wild camped, which was fine. And then we came here, which is in Charlottenlund. She's like, yeah, that's where we are now.
We've got an audience, look.
We were for 3 nights.
I
but
think we're
decided
stars.
We decided to stay for 4 nights because it's so lovely. We actually got the train into Copenhagen. First time we went, we couldn't get a ticket because the ticket machine was broke. So we walked 1.5 miles to the next station, and the ticket machine was working, but it didn't accept the credit card. Luckily enough, there was a store next door, so we could go and buy a ticket to get into.
This is going on a bit, this one.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, went to
Copenhagen's
Copenhagen,
fantastic.
and
I
it's
love it.
lovely.
This
And
is
we
our
went-
4th night.
And we've been into the town twice. Twice? Yeah,
Twice.
And
we
this is
walked
our-
miles
we did.
and now I've got broken legs and ankles and things.
Oh, and his hips hurt, his knees hurt, his head hurts. But anyway, that's where we are at the moment. We're in Copenhagen and it's lovely and the weather's nice. A bit blowy, but
that it?
sunshiny.
Did
And
I
that's
mention
it.
the broken bumper?
Oh gosh, yeah, we had an altercation when we went into store, came out and the
Somebody
back
run
bumper was broke and the brake lights didn't work
one brake.
and the fog light didn't work. So the fog light was smashed. So we got in touch, well, we tried to get in touch with Shaw's and they're crap. Went to Ford garage, they were pretty useless. 2 Ford garages actually. And then I said to John, why don't we just, John said we need to, what did we need to do?
Bridge the contact that had obviously been broken in the fog light, which is completing the circuit.
Yeah, we were trying to work out what we could do.
Here we go.
And then I just suggested, why not try another bulb? So we did.
In the smashed up
Take the old
fog light.
bulb out, the fog light, put a new
Strangely
bulb in,
enough, it worked.
and it worked. And the brake lights work, so we can go through France now. You know, everything's hunky dory. We've obviously got to get a new bumper.
And Lynne's a genius.
But John said I was a genius, but I have to dispute that because I know I'm not. So we got that sorted, and now we're all ready to carry on tomorrow to Germany
Somewhere.
on our way home, which we don't want to do,
No, I don't want to go on. I don't ever want to go on.
but we've got to. So
That it?
That's
about
it.
13 minutes. or
Well,
more.
we'll just have to. You have to produce, direct. You have to do what you do.
Edit.
Yeah, that's the one you got to do. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Can you do editing? Do you know how to edit?
Why has it done that?
What's it done?